Hey everyone, and welcome back to another walk with Niamh. So today I just wanted to show you the Titanic Quarter area of Belfast. When you're visiting Ireland, Belfast, or if you're a Titanic enthusiast, you're going to want to make sure the Titanic Quarter is on your itinerary. Let's take a look around. We're starting our walk on what's known as the Maritime Mile, where you can learn about the history of Belfast from shipbuilding to a flourishing linen trade. If you haven't already, please give this video a thumbs up and click the subscribe button. That really does help us bring you more walking tours, travel vlogs and hotel reviews in the future. Inside the Odyssey complex, you'll find popular high street restaurants such as Nando's and CC, and a multiplex cinema and arena. This is where the MTV Europe Music Awards were hosted in 2011, but today you'll find comedians, podcast hosts and famous bands playing there, as well as ice hockey team Belfast Giants. Game of Thrones fans, you're not going to want to miss this. There are 6 Glass of Thrones installations dotted around Titanic Quarter. I love how the sun reflects through the coloured glass. If you're pushed for time, you can explore the Titanic Quarter in no time by hiring a Belfast bike. Sign up for free on the Belfast Bikes app. A £5 charge is applied to your account, which you can use as credit, and half an hour's hire will cost you £1. You can return the bike to any of the 50 Belfast bike docking stations across the city. This area has undergone a huge amount of redevelopment over the past decade, with the opening of Belfast Metropolitan College's Titanic Quarter campus, Premier Inn, Titanic Hotel and waterfront apartments. I think these apartments are designed to resemble the Titanic's sister ships, the Olympic and Britannic, but what do you think? Let me know in the comments. Imagine being in the summer, watching the sunset over the County Antrim hills with a glass of wine or even a cold beer. These do look odd. I'm not sure what they're meant to be, but let me know in the comments if you know. Check out this sculpture. It looks like a giant Airfix model kit. It's almost like you can build a real life Titanic for yourself. That's what I love about walking over here at the Titanic Quarter. There's so much history and I do notice something new every time. But let's keep walking. We're just approaching the SS Nomadic. This is actually the last remaining White Star Line vessel and was used to tender passengers to and from Titanic. During World War I, it was also used to transport troops, and I would imagine it's got some stories to tell. As part of the Titanic experience, you can go on board and have a look around, and let me know in the comments if that's something you'd like to see in future vlogs. Please hit the thumbs up on this video if you haven't already, it helps us out enormously. If you did want to visit Titanic Quarter, there is a couple of ways to get here from Belfast city centre. A Translink glider service G2 runs from the front of City Hall every 10 minutes during the day, and the nearest train station is Titanic Quarter on the Bangor line, and that's just a 10-minute walk away. Or you can catch one of the Belfast hop-on hop-off city tours that depart from Donegal Square West, which is the western side of Belfast City Hall. 2-day tickets are flexible and can be used at any time during the day from 10 AM to 4 PM. The whole world knows about Titanic. Anywhere you go, any language, the name Titanic means something to someone. We're walking towards the spot where Titanic was built over a period of 3 years and the former drawing offices and administration building of her builder, Harland and Wolff. The former administration building, offices of designer Thomas Andrews, and creative hub for Harland and Wolff, where engineers drew up plans and blueprints for the Titanic, has since undergone a multi-million-pound transformation into a luxury boutique hotel. And interestingly, the tiles that surround the hotel's main bar are identical to the ones used for the swimming pools and first-class bathrooms on Titanic and Olympic. These tiles were discovered on the first floor of the Harland Wolff building prior to refurbishment and are from the same batch as the ones on the famous liners. At the end of the Slipways now stands one of Ireland's most popular tourist attractions, Titanic Experience Belfast. The attraction even beat the Eiffel Tower in France and Buckingham Palace to be named one of Europe's best tourist attractions. One such piece is an original deck chair bearing the white Star Line logo, only one of 6 that still exist. Also on display is a life jacket from an unknown victim, which is one of only 12 now remaining from the 3,500 that were on board. A stone's throw away from the drawing offices is the Titanic Slipways, where Titanic and Olympic were built. As we stand on these massive slipways, it is hard to imagine the sheer scale of the ship that once graced these grounds. The Titanic, a marvel of engineering in its time, was constructed right here. a testament to the skill and dedication of the workers at Harland and Wolff. The Slipways still contain original features and now include a Titanic Memorial Garden on the Olympic Slipway. At night, the Slipways and Plaza are lit up, showing the outline of the Slipways and Titanic's journey on the largest outdoor map of the Northern Hemisphere. You'll notice that there are grassy areas with weeds separating each part, but it's more than just a good spot for a picnic. The four grass lawns alternate with timber decking to illustrate the proportion of Titanic's victims and survivors from each of the passengers' classes and crew. The names of the dead are also permanently set in vertical glass panels on the slipways. Another Glass of Thrones art installation, and to my left I can see an icon of the Belfast skyline. These two cranes can be seen from across Belfast, but Samson and Goliath, as they're known locally, weren't around at the time of the Titanic. Goliath was built in 1969, while Samson was constructed in 1974. But which is which though? Let me know in the comments. I can see Titanic Studios in the distance. It's been the main studio and post-production facility for all 8 series of Game of Thrones, and it previously was a paint hall where ship component parts were painted in a climate-controlled environment. Sadly, the studios don't offer tours. Just around this corner is HMS Caroline, so let's keep walking. Each year, Belfast attracts 165 cruise ship calls from 34 different cruise liners, so it's easy to see why the city has become Ireland's unexpected cruising destination. People out on the balcony enjoying the sun. We don't get much of that here in Ireland. This cruise liner looks like it's from Germany. HMS Caroline's the last remaining British First World War light cruiser in service, and she is the last survivor of the Battle of Jutland still afloat. Incredibly, she is also one of the only 3 surviving Royal Navy warships of the First World War. There's a cute little play park for kids. just coming up to the Titanic Pump House. Now what's interesting about this place is it's been recently refurbished as a whisky distillery, and all of the original pump equipment has been cleaned up and internal features of the building have been retained. I hope you've enjoyed this virtual tour as much as I have enjoyed sharing it with you. If you're ever in Belfast, these sites are an absolute must visit for any history buff or admirer of architectural marvels. Don't forget to like this video, it's free to subscribe to the channel and share this vlog with someone who's visiting Belfast soon. Thanks for watching and see you on the next one.